Hello, in this video we will consider some questions from JEE Main Mathematics section which was held on 24th Feb 2021. So in question number 65 we are given a relationship between population of the town at any time t and its derivative. We have to determine the time when population of the town becomes 0 and initial value of population is given to be 850. So this is a question based upon application of differential equations. For simplicity's sake, I am writing Pt to be simply P. So value of P0 is given to be 850 and I have to determine time when population becomes 0. Now differential equation can be written as dp by dt is equal to 0.5, I am writing as half 450. This can be written as now applying the method of separation of variables. Now we will integrate both sides within the proper limits. For the left hand side, population changes from P0 to required time, population at the required time, and time changes from 0 to t. So using these limits, I should be able to easily get the value of time by putting Pt equal to 0. So integrating left side, I will get log of P minus 900 and it varies from P0. I can directly put the value of Pt to be 0, but let's put that value in last step. That will be easier to understand. And this side is simply t by 2. So left side becomes log of, first I put the upper limit, and then I put the lower limit, this should be equal to t by 2. So left side becomes log of Pt minus 900 P naught minus 900 is equal to t by 2. Putting the values of Pt and P0, I get log of 0 minus 900 upon 850 minus 900 is equal to t by 2, which implies log of 900 upon 50 is t by 2. That gives me t is equal to 2 log 18. This is then our correct answer. So third option is correct. Question number 67. It is based upon properties of combinatorial coefficients which we encounter in binomial theorem. The value which we have to evaluate can be broken down into two separate sequences. First bracket, let us write as S1 is minus 15 C1 plus 2 into 15 C2 15 C3 going up to minus 15 into 15 C 15. This can be written as summation of minus 1 raised to the power r in the second term we have r equal to 2. We are getting a plus sign and we are also multiplying by 2. In the third term we are multiplying by 3. So this can be written as r into 15 c r, and r is going from 1 to 15. We can adjust this r in this combinatorial coefficient. So for sake of clarity, I am writing the expanded form 15 factorial upon r factorial into 15 minus r factorial. This then becomes minus 1 raised to the power r. This r I am adjusting here and I am taking 15 outside the factorial. So after adjusting, the r denominator becomes r minus 1 factorial. Numerator becomes 15 into 40 factorial. This is the standard adjustment that is carried out for adjusting an extra r multiplied with the combinatorial coefficients. So most of the students who prepare for JEE generally know the final result. So I am just giving the explanation for any student who has not thoroughly prepared for JEE. This can be written as 15 into 14 C R minus 1. Basically 14 C R minus 1 becomes 14 factorial upon denominator remains R minus 1 factorial. 14 minus R minus 1 gives you 15 minus R factorial. So you can convince yourself that this expression 14 factorial upon this thing can be written as 14C R minus 1. Now let us take out 15 can be taken outside. Along with that, I take this minus 1 also, so that I get a symmetrical expression. R goes from 1 to 15 minus 1 raised to the power R minus 1. This term is simply 14C R minus 1. So if I write down each term of this expression, when I put R is equal to 1, this one becomes 1 itself, minus 1 raised to the power of 0, 1. And I will have 14C0 first term. Next term will be obtained by R is equal to 2, and that one will be minus 14C1, and so on. Next term will be 14C2. It will go on, alternate negative positive, terminating at 14C14. This sum can be shown to be 0 by considering the expansion of 1 minus x raised to the power 14. This one is 14C0 minus 14C1 into x plus 14C2 x square going up to 14C14 x raised to the power 14. Now if I put x is equal to 1 in this expansion, I will get 0 is equal to 14C0 minus 14C1 and so on. So once again, any student who prepares for JEE is already familiar with this result. I just explained the process involved in arriving at this result. So S1, for S1, this bracket becomes 0. So overall value of S1 is 0. Now coming to S2. C11. Once again, we have a standard result that in the sequence of binomial coefficients, the sum of coefficients with odd value of r, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, if I take it up to 13, that result comes out to be 2 raised to the power whatever is the value of n minus 1. So this now I am writing directly. You can easily refer your textbooks as to how this result is arrived at. So this becomes 2 raised to the power 13. Now 14C 13 will be equal to 14. So, S2 had this had to be added. S2 was actually just this much. So this factor is 2 raised to the power 13. So I should also subtract this factor to obtain S2. So value of S2 becomes 2 raised to the power 13 minus 14 itself. So overall result S1 plus S2 gives me second as the correct option. Question number 68 is relatively simple. Two towers are 150 meters apart. Height of one tower is thrice the other tower. Let's say AB is the smaller tower, CD is the larger tower. This one has height h, this one 3h. Angle of elevation of top of the tower from midpoint of their feet. The distance between them is 150. So we are taking the observation from the midpoint. So this one is 75, this one is also 75. This is the observation point. And it says that angle of elevation of top of the towers is this angle. And this angle. These two are complementary. Okay, so theta plus phi is 90 degrees. We have to determine height of smaller tower. So we apply simple trigonometry to the two triangles. So from triangle ABP, I'll get h upon 75 is tan theta, and from triangle CDE I get 3h upon 75 as tan phi, which becomes tan of 90 minus theta. which is nothing but cot theta. So if I multiply these two relationships, I will get h square upon 75 into 75 as 1. So h square is 25 into 75. So which one is the correct option? This can be written as 25 into 3. So h is 25 root 3. So first option is correct. Hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching.